When they come, and they will, they'll come for you.
I have an army.
We have a Hulk.
Oh, I thought the beast had wandered off.
You're missing the point. There's no throne. There is no version of this where you come out on top.
Let me infiltrate the beat, concentrate the heat. If you ain't on my level, fuck it, let me be. I'll be going till it's all in motion, talking killer rappers. Then I hit my quota, and my train of thought is more a locomotive. Talking reason for it, I got locomotive. Used to be on a revenge tip, on a stun on my ex in a France tip. I was Spider-Man whipping the black suit. I was powerful but almost lost Luke. Blurring the line between human and artist. Try not to change, but I swear it's the hardest. I swear when you're up, they turn you to a target. Home was a trip, I like it when I'm talking. So, what it take to be an icon? All in your desktop, so I just might already be one. My me with the label, it feels on the table one time, but I'm down for a free lunch. Just speaking my heat-seeking missiles of hits, but other than me, I see no heat exists. Yo, gassed up, I'm about to go green, go green, go green. Hulk smash if she know me, know me, know me. Write it to life like I'm Stan Lee, Stan Lee, Stan Lee. If life's about to be a Cold War, I'm the hero that they asked for.
What's up, guys? So today, as you can see, I have a lot of equipment in front of me. And the equipment we're going to be looking at is only the equipment I'm using on the field. I'm already out of breath, what the fuck. Since you guys have been asking me for a loadout video for such a long time, I have a bunch of stuff, but I rarely don't use any of it. But yeah, let's go over what I have. So first, when you start Airsoft, I think the most important thing, no matter what Airsoft manufacturers tell you, you need an amazing weapon, you need all these things, it doesn't fucking matter. Just forget what people are saying, listen to what I'm saying, because nobody's paying me to say this. So I'm actually gonna share my opinion, so if I hurt someone's feeling, unlucky, I guess. Anyways, the first thing you need to do when you start an Airsoft is safety equipment. I always tell people, a mask. I use a dye mask. This is the Dye i5. I use the i5 because it has the buckle, and the buckle is super nice. I love it. It's very fancy. It's very nice. I have a white white lens too, because it's easier for me to see. I actually just recently got this, but I would definitely be using that. On top, I have my GoPro mount, obviously, because that's how I record all my videos, with the GoPro mount. I'm filming with the GoPro right now, so we cannot see that. I also have a different version, and the different version is mesh mask, which is obviously to protect my teeth and my nose and my face. In Denmark we shoot really hard. And goggles. I use Bolle X800 or something they're called. This is the best goggles I've ever used. They're really cheap, they cost like nothing. They have like rubber all around, they're close to your face. In Denmark they have to close to your face because we shoot with 4 to 5 joule snipers, or at 0 meters with 1.7 joule, which means that if you have a goggle that's not closed, you'll probably lose your eye. And safety is first, and this one is really easy. Just change it out, push it back in like this. Now when I have to show it, obviously it's not easy. There we go. And that can easily be changed out. This is obviously the best goggles I've ever had. This was the first purchase I ever got from safety equipment. I also have glasses to it. For everyone who tells you buy real glasses for your safety goggles, I paid a lot of fucking money for these. This is a piece of shit. It's fucking useless and it just fucks. So don't buy this. This is fucking dumb. This is waste of money. I only have them for sentimental value, I guess. This is waste of money. No matter what people tell you, they're fucking lying, and it's just useless. I use contact lenses. I can show you. I use contact lenses for my eyes when I play Airsoft. It's the best thing. It's the most comfortable. Doesn't matter what people tell you. This is the way to go if you actually use glasses. Because if you have glasses on, normal glasses, they can get dented and they will probably break. So don't waste your time with that. It's just a waste of time. Then, shoes. I have Salomon. I recently bought these. I had the Salomons before too. The old ones broke because after 5 years of abuse or 4 years of abuse, they break. Salomons is the best shoe I think you can get for Airsoft. Prove me wrong. Someone tell me, send me something else maybe. But I love these shoes, and I think you need to have ankle protection. The reason why I need ankle protection is obvious. You run around, you can break your ankle. If your ankle break, you're fucked, and you're not gonna play Airsoft probably again ever, or whoever knows when. So buy a proper pair of shoes, especially if you play in woodland or like at anything that's not inside, get proper shoes. So, face mask, goggles, face mask, dye mask, pair of shoes. I prefer to use gloves. You don't need this shit, I just bought it because it's cool. Most of the times it's just super annoying actually. Then I already completely broke it. Yeah, Mechanic X, real ones, they just break. It's a piece of shit. They're supposed to be really good, they don't, whatever. Buy a pair of gloves where you can use your fingers to manipulate your weapons or your kit or whatever. So...
You're swearing way too much.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah, just you know.
Yeah. So, we talked about the safety now. Now we need to talk about a bag. A airsoft bag. What do I have in my airsoft bag? I always have backup stuff. I have a chronograph. Always have a chronograph. It's very important to have a emergency snack, obviously. I have a lot of snacks, maybe too many. Don't at me. I always have a backup red dot. Obviously sponsored by the Vortex, so I'm lucky to have that. When you have a Vortex red dot, you don't need to protect it, so if it breaks, it breaks. They send you a new one instantly, so that's very nice. I also have a speed loader. I use the speed loader by Odin. This is the one with, like, I don't know if you can see inside, you probably can't. It's it has the metal feeding tube and the gears. That's way better because I use the EPM ones. Otherwise it's just gonna break and it's literally not gonna last. I bring a charger, a LiPo charger. Yes, let's see, what do I have else? I bring my massive bag and electrical tape. Electrical tape is always useful. The cheapest you can find. Very nice. I'm gonna bring a massive bag. I'm not gonna show what's in it. I bring Tech gun salve, the best you can get in the market. Doesn't matter what anyone tells you, this is the best. It's been on the market for such a long time, it's just amazing. But here I have to repair my stuff. New buckings, new everything. For example, new buckings like here. I always bring new buckings, new everything to the field because if something breaks, I can always keep playing. Being prepared. I may be over prepared, but there's one thing you don't want to go down on when you go to the field, and that is equipment. I mean, things can break and it can be unfortunate, but yeah. Anyways, then BBs. What BBs do I use? Everyone asks me all the time. I use green G&G BBs. G&G, you should sponsor me. I love these BBs. I would like them in 40s instead though. And maybe you can make them white so I can actually see them when I'm shooting. But this is what I'm using currently. Always gotta bring a few. I believe it doesn't matter which brand of BBs you use mostly. Most of the times the BBs perform the same. They always say our BBs are precision, they're 10 times better than everyone else's, but I've used so many brands at this point, and the only thing that really matters is that you buy a well-known brand that makes good BBs in general. Like, I use bio BBs always because most fields wanted to use bio BBs, and in general I just feel like it's a good idea to do it for the environment, because otherwise it's gonna be everywhere. Let me take this real quick. Look at this. Look at this. BBs everywhere. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. There's BBs everywhere. You're gonna show it too if you want to. Look, there's BBs everywhere. Everywhere. Show over there on the side, like to the left. Look. Okay, come back to me. I'm what's actually important, you know. Come back.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So bring good BBs. Use good BBs. I have tracer BBs. Not important. Anyways, now let's talk about clothes. What clothes do I use? Let me strip for you. I always play in the same stuff. My team has a uniform. But most of us don't care about the uniform because we all think it's kind of cringe, but it's kind of cool to all have the same clothes. Let's put it here. It's kind of cool to have the same clothes, but we all like, okay, whatever. Have a black top. I always have this snitches get stitches. I feel I'm a little bit edgy, just a little bit. I don't know, it's not edgy at all. Then a good pair of pants. You might be, what is a good pair of pants? This is super stretchy. It has elastics everywhere, and it has knee pads. in regarding to safety, playing without knee pads is a really dumb idea. You will fall once, like smash your kneecap. Is that what it's called? You cap your kneecap and you're done. You're not gonna play. We only have 2 sets. I was like, we only have 1 knee, but we have two sets of knees. You know, it's the business.
What the fuck are you doing?
So fucking dumb. Anyways, so remember safety. So I always bring this. This is the cheapest you can buy. It doesn't get more shitty. Okay, you don't need to film it, that's embarrassing. So this is the cheapest shit you can get. Norwich, you have a very nice toolkit. You should send me, Norwich, yes. The cleaning kit, toolkit, and the new pistol, very nice. And let's get to this. I always bring a bunch of barrels, barrel setups. Okay, I say a bunch. Let's see, how many do I have? Okay, I have 2. I always bring a bunch of barrels to the field. When I say a bunch, I have 2 different setups here. 2 different hop-ups. The stock hop-up from MTW, the m4w hop-up, and I have the umbrella armory hop-up in my gun. I always bring extra. If something breaks, I don't like to fix things on the field. I just want me to have different options, and having options on the field, especially when you're filming, is a good idea. This I always bring. I have this for safety. It's a lipo guard. I don't know if it's actually gonna work if they upsell me on a huge scam, but I've been told this is not gonna, the lipo battery is not gonna burn through it. So I hope so. I have 2 batteries here and my HPA batteries. I use Titan mostly, and this cheap piece of shit. This is yeah, this one, Nanotech, which is a cheap piece of shit, and I broke like 10 of them. I've had this for like 2 or 3 years and it's perfectly fine. Can run for like a month and there's still battery on it. So yeah, keep your lipo batteries in this stuff when you transport it, just for safety. Okay, now let's talk about what is important. Now my gun. I use this Holo by Vortex. It's super amazing. This is the UH1. Look here, very good looking, very nice. I love it. Thank you, Astro, by the way. And I use this Spark Solar. I love it. It's amazing. It looks nice. But I'm just saying this because it's important to have something nice, something to aim with. That's proper, something that works, something that's not gonna fail you. A lot of people say, I don't need a red dot, I don't need anything. You know what? You might be one of the rare few superheroes who doesn't need a red dot, but it definitely doesn't hurt. So I would definitely advise anyone or everyone against having one. So what you're actually here for?
That made no sense.
Yes, it didn't. I would definitely advise everyone to have a red dot or holo sight or something. It doesn't have to be real, but it's definitely not gonna hurt you, and it will 100% help you hitting your targets, hitting people, shooting people, whatever. Now, this is why people are actually here. People want to see what I'm using to shoot with.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
That's the biggest fucking fly I've ever seen. So now, this is what people are actually here for. People want to see the MTW, the famous MTW from Kaslab Airsoft. There's no battery in the gun, there's no air, so the magazine, who cares? So this is the famous MTW by Kaslab Airsoft. That's how my MTW looks. This is how I set it up. Inside the gun right now, currently I have a Gen 2 Inferno engine by Wolverine. I have a M4 Maxx hop-up unit. I have Umbrella Armory R-hop barrel and bucking. I use the Maxx trigger. I use the EPMs, Strike Industries buttstock, Black Leaf drop stock. I will leave all the links to everything down in the description. The Vortex Spark. If you're from Denmark, you should buy from Handelshuset. They have some really good deals, or they definitely will have some really good deals soon. Then I have the Strike Industries grip for C-clamp. I love C-clamping my gun. It's most comfortable. I like the chicken wing. It's just nice. I feel like I can hold my gun a longer time, especially when I have 2 cameras and a power bank. Then it gets super heavy. Then I have the Maxx bolt catch. No, the Maxx bolt catch here. It's just, it does nothing. And inside, the last thing that's actually inside of it is the Gorilla FCU. I use the Gorilla FCU / triggerboard. It's super comfortable. I can shoot really fast. I love the Bluetooth. The Bluetooth app they have developed is absolutely amazing. And I just love it. Then on the front, I have the cheapest random power bank I could find by Electra. It works. I have a Foxy 4K Legend scope camera. This is a 35mm lens. I need the 35mm lens because in Denmark we can run really high joules, so I'm allowed to do really long shots, which is something people don't realize. Like in my videos, people always ask me, "Oh, how can you shoot so far?" But in Denmark we can shoot with heavy BBs, and we can shoot with really high joules. So when we can do that with really high joules and heavy BBs, obviously I can shoot longer than someone who's like from UK who can shoot 1 joule. I'm literally double, like, so. Then I have the selfie camera, the GoPro here, pointing towards me. Just the cheapest mount of Wish. There we go. That's actually even cheapest mount of Wish, doesn't get any cheaper. Very nice, very good. Then I have a suppressor. This is when I play CQB. This is the short suppressor. Then the gun is probably around like 11.5 inches. But when I want to be silent, aim up here to the big boy. When I want to be silent, I put on the long suppressor, huge suppressor, big boy suppressor. With this, it's probably around 18 inches. Can you like zoom all the way out? With this, it's probably around 18 inches. This has Crazy Tech. I think that's what he's still called, the Crazy Tech. He has a website, I will leave it. He has mufflers for this. Let me show you. He has a muffler system. You've probably seen a million copies at this point. People saying blah blah blah. There's only one guy who actually makes them. Everyone else copied him. So yeah, if you want to support the real creator, go to the Instagram link or his website that I will leave in the description, who sells this. He also sells a lot of other cool 3D printed stuff. But yeah, this is the MTW. As you've seen it, now you've seen it. That's how it looks. And is there anything I want to change on it? There's some things I would like to change, but that video is for the future, because I am about to do an insane collab with some companies with my MTW, and it's gonna go through a transformation. The performance might be the same, who knows? Or it might not. It might look very different. But there's one thing I can say for sure, is that it's definitely not gonna hurt the MTW, what's gonna happen to it. But yeah, I love it. It's nice, it's small, it's comfortable, it's robust. Like, there's one thing people don't realize. Like, the MTW is the most robust gun I've ever played with. I only own this one gun myself. I play with a lot of friends' guns, a lot of replicas, a lot of different brands. This one is just what feels the best. It's nice. But if you're a brand out there and you want to prove me wrong, just send me something. I will test it. But you know that I'm pretty rough with the things I test. So if you're afraid of a bad review, you probably shouldn't send it. So if you trust in your product, if you truly trust in your product, you can send it. Okay, so now we need to talk about chest rigs, plate carriers, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it. So for the longest time, I've been using this. This has been the good old steady Kaslab chest plate with a backpack on the back. What is this? I think it's 511 or whatever it's called. And this one is people care about it, so I will tell you. This is New Pro, probably. It says New Pro, so it's New Pro. I used this for the longest time. Let me show you how it looks. I used this for the longest time. It's very big, it's very bulky, it's very hot. I felt really cool with it, but that's not what it's about. The more I play Airsoft, the more I found out that I mainly only care about if it's comfortable to use. And this is not comfortable at all. It becomes really hot, it becomes really heavy. Especially, like, this is already heavy. I have plates in it, not real plates, but it's like some plastic plates, so it doesn't sack, you know, like it doesn't fold, because that's annoying. But yeah, that's what I used to use. But I have leveled up, I have upgraded. Let me show you what I upgraded to. So I leveled up. I'm gonna show you something now from Vet Grove. I think he just changed his name again. He used to be called Vet Tech. Look at this beautiful thing. Vet Tech. That's what he used to be called. But now he changed his name to Vet Grove. I will leave a link. I will write it on the screen for everything while I'm talking about it. But it's a friend, and he makes custom equipment. And I told him, he's like, is there anything you want? I'm like, so I want multicam black. So he came to me, do you have a wish? I'm like, I have a wish. I have a dream. Someone once said that, they have a dream. I want a combo bond, which is this. This is just a demo version, by the way. So if it looks unfinished, that's why. I have the demo version. I am the first. Deal with it. The first one, I helped develop this with him. I told him what I want. He builds it because he's the mastermind. And I want a chest rig, which has a backpack made for HPA. I want it to be built around it, and that's what I got. Let me show you how it works. So, I am all for being comfortable. I want my stuff to feel like it doesn't weigh anything. So this is the combo bond. People might be like, what is the combo bond for? Well, the combo bond is for, I can put magazines all the way around here. And don't worry about the completely scruffed air hose. That's how it is. That's the backpack. There's room for two. In here there's room for 2 magazines. There's room for a bunch of stuff in here too. Room for way more stuff. There's a backpack. And it's built around HPA. It's literally built for an HPA tank. Let me show you here. This is the chest rig. I have Maxx in the front, mag on the side. It's clipped in here. Right now, it will, like the version you can get will probably not be clicked in. It'll have Velcro on the back too and everywhere, so it's completely tight. Like this is tight as heck too. I have room for a walkie. I have room for whatever I want here. The reason why I have it here is for my dead rack and other cool stuff that I might use in the future that I cannot talk about right now. Then I grabbed my team badge, Speed QB, because Speed QB is super cool. Umbrella Armory, the first code cracker anybody was at the event. It was kind of nice. And Vet Tech, which is Vet Grove now. But this is how it looks. The most comfortable plate carrier. Well, it is a chest rig. The most comfortable chest rig I've ever used. So if you want something custom made, fully tailored to you, because he tailors it around you as a person, your size, your height, everything, what you want it to be, which colors, he builds everything. The real colors, like this is real multicam black. He builds it around what you want, and this is what I wanted, and I think it's kind of cool. It's kind of nice. It's pretty slim. Well, the setup is slim, I'm not, but that's something I can work on.
When they come, and they will, they'll come for you.
I have an army.
We have a Hulk.
Oh, I thought the beast had won it off.
You're missing the point. There's no throne. There is no version of this where you come out on top.
Let me infiltrate the beat, concentrate the heat. If you ain't on my level, fuck it, let me be. I'll be going till it's all in motion, talking killing rappers, then I hit my quota. And my train of thought is more a locomotive, talking reason for it, I got locomotive. Used to be on a revenge tip, on a stun on my ex and a friend's tip. I was Spider-Man whipping the black suit, I was powerful but almost lost Luke. Blurring the line between human and artist, try not to change but I swear it's the hardest. I swear when you're up they turn you to a target. Home was a trip, all I did when I'm talking. So, what it take to be an icon? All in your desktop, so I just might already be one. My me with the label, it feels on the table one sign, but I'm down for a free lunch. Just speaking my heat-seeking missiles of hits, but other than me, I see no heat exist. Yo, gassed up, I'm about to go green, go green, go green. Hulk smash if she know me.
Hello, thank you for watching the video. This was my loadout video. I'm probably gonna do one again when you guys keep bragging me again in like a year or something. Keep asking me in a year or something with all my new equipment. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Guys and girls and attack helicopters or whatever you are, I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, that's what I use so far and what I currently use. And yeah, thank you for watching. Love you all, and have a very nice day. Peace.
No me, write it to life like I'm Stan Lee. If life's about to be a cold war, I'm the hero that they asked for. Green.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you didn't see, that was an ad. I'm filming in this field. He always lets me use his field for filming. #1 hardball, Kronhjul's hopper band. Very nice, thank you. And yes, I just had to make sure you guys know it's actually an ad. Thank you.